Now if you want to do something really simple but really effective for your Thanksgiving table, here's a great idea for you. You know, a lot of us have services with crystal that don't really see the light of day very often. In fact, if they even come out at Thanksgiving, it's kind of a miracle. So, you know, I've pulled just a piece of stemware, you know, that could be anything that you have in your collection. And if you don't have anything just like this, any kind of a stemmed water glass will do. It has to have some substance in the dimension of the glass, but other than that, it really does make a good vessel for flowers. So what we're going to do to dress it up just a little bit for fall is really simple and will really add a beautiful touch to your table. I pulled a couple of stems of natural bittersweet. Now if you don't have the bittersweet, you know, like any kind of a garden berry like a pyracantha, but be careful of the thorns, or maybe a bush honeysuckle, anything that has berries on it can be equally pretty. But here in Kansas we're lucky enough to have this beautiful natural bittersweet, so we really want to take advantage of it. And what I'm going to do is just kind of wrap it around this stemware, just like so. Now it doesn't, you don't want it perfectly symmetrical. You want it to look very natural and like it just kind of grew up your glass. So we're going to twist a wire right around here. So what we've got here is the wire twisted around two pieces of the stemware, but it also gives us a nice kind of windswept look that is just really handsome. You have to just kind of carefully select the right shape of the branch that you want. Now I've cut the wires off, and then I'm going to bend them back like so. And raffia, you can buy it either in loose pieces, or this is on a spool, but you can see that it's just a nice natural material that makes a great camouflage for this kind of a thing. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go around the stem enough to just cover that part of the wire. I don't want to bow or anything that fussy. I just want to cover it up. So we're going to do that and just cut it off with a knot at the end. I'm going to take another piece to cover the top section. So there we have, you know, a fun little accessory on a water goblet. Now, what you don't want to do is to have this bittersweet lay on the table. So make sure that it's up in the air. It doesn't necessarily have to envelop the glass, but that is a pretty look, and I'll show you with some of it later. But you know, once you get this part done, which is really simple to do, then the rest of your decor with it is just a snap. With our decorated goblet, you can do something as simple as a flower just floating in it. I'll show you what I mean, and it becomes a very effective statement. And your flower can be as simple as just a brilliant orange carnation. And you'll see that it just gives that pop of color inside the glass, and it really is pretty on the table. It's one look that's easy to do with it. Another one, and you can see we've got several here that I've done. It's another one there. Now to do a different look that's a little bit more involved, but not particularly difficult, is we'll take a pretty garden hydrangea in the green color, like so. We want to trim off any of the foliage that's going to be below the water line. And you know, these rest easily just on top of this goblet. That might be a little bit long, but you want to make sure that the stem floats in the water, that it doesn't hit the bottom of the glass. Like I said, these are a little bit tight, and they would have been so much prettier if we'd had, if we'd allowed them to open just a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is tuck these flowers and see how well that that hydrangea bloom holds the roses in place. It just makes it so easy to do. So we've got two roses, And we could stop there, or we can add one more. But what you don't want to do is do polka dots around in the bloom itself. You want them to be thoughtfully placed. And so we've done two together here, and then we're going to do one more kind of on this side as a balance. And you can see that it gives some interest to the arrangement itself, and some rhythm. It just you know, with this beautiful piece of bittersweet and the naked drawing at the top, and just those three roses that reflect the color of the bittersweet and this beautiful natural green hydrangea, it really does make just a wonderful statement. And it's not going to take up any of your table space for Thanksgiving food that you're going to need to put on the table. Now we'll do one more, just another simple idea. And what we're going to do for this one is take a little bit of the Solidago in among these flowers, like so. Make sure I've got that pretty look going. Some of the natural boxwood foliage, and I've got some right here, like this. And you just want, remember that as it is in a hedge, you can always go back and trim this, so just use it like that. It's not, it's going to kind of take its own shape, but then again we can trim it to fit. So fresh flower in there, and I'm just going to trim this nosegay short enough so that it will sit on top of the glass like the hydrangea did. But see, that makes just a really pretty and easy to do little centerpiece that's going to be low enough not to interfere with conversation. And think of the different ways that you can use your pretty crystal stemware that gives it another reason to come out of the cupboard once in a while. So enjoy your Thanksgiving and make it easy, and have your things ready to go a day or two before, and you'll be able to enjoy the day with your family and friends. Thanks so much.